What's up guys, I hope you're fine. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna talk about my Instagram marketing strategy, which many of you guys asked me on the SNS. By the way, I hope the sound is good because my friend Thibaut gave me some advice. Thank you Thibaut if you watch this. If the sound is good, thank you. If it's not, I'm sorry. Is it on by the way? Sound is on. So let's get into it. But before that, before diving in today's video, I want to do a quick shout out to the comments of the week. Thank you guys for leaving these comments. I really appreciate it. This is so nice. You're so nice to me actually. So thanks a lot. And not only that, I also want to shout out the Instagram story and the profile of the week. Thank you for sharing my videos, my photos. Now you're probably wondering how to get featured in the next video, right? Nothing simpler than commenting this video or taking a screenshot of this video and sharing it on your Instagram story. Not difficult at all. So let's start directly with the point number one, which is show your best work only. I have no idea how many times I'll tell this to people, but you have to show your best work and you have to make sure your profile is clean. Don't put the photos of your dog. Don't put the photos where you're drinking beers at 3 a.m. with your drunk friends and everything. Don't do that, really. It's not good. Don't do this. See your profile as a shop window. You want the people who land on your profile you want them to say, who's this guy or this pretty lady like right here? You want them to be impressed by your work directly. If you want them to follow you, you have to put your best work on it. In order to do so, you have to delete many of your posts, these posts with the beers, with the dogs, with your family and everything. So I know some of you guys, including me, some photos that I had on my profile are really, I have a sentimental attachment to it. So I'm human, I get it, you have to, so you don't need to delete them, you can just archive them. You know that you have the possibility to archive your photos, which makes it really simple to hide your post, to clean your profile, because you can still watch these photos anytime you want. Also, what I recommend you to do is to make a separate account if you want to do if you want to have an account with all your family, your friends, your siblings. You just need to make a separate account, and then you're free to post everything you want, your beers and stuff. I really recommend you to keep things separate. You really want to make business here, so that's why I say keep your main profile as your shop window and then make a second profile private for your friends and everybody else, okay? Trust me, you don't want your potential clients to see your messy life or your boring life maybe. You want to show that you're productive, that you make good work, and then that they can trust you simply, right? Okay, so next tip that I have for you guys is to change your name and your username. You're gonna ask me, why, Allan? Why you want me to change my name? I have a good name. Well, if you have a good name and if you put your real name as your username, it's okay. It's not for you. This tip is for the people who put a weird name like Doglover72 or Chips Underground 75. If you have a username like this and you want to make business, I can assure you it's not gonna be possible. Second part is to change your name. I stopped to do it, now I just put my real name, but basically what I did for a while is that as my name I put Tokyo photographer, because I want people who are searching a photographer in Tokyo to find me directly. I want to pop on the top of the list when they search Tokyo photographer. The thing is, when you put something photographer, I don't know, you can put the name of your city or the name of the photography style you're making. I don't know, dog photographer, birds photographer, engagement photographer, and people start to search this on Instagram. So I think it's a good tip for you guys, especially if you are local. I think it's a great idea and you would be found easily, definitely. So yeah, I think it's a good tip, honestly. If it attracts people to your Instagram, why did you stop doing it? The reason is simply that I'm working on my brand name right now. So I really wanted to put my real name as my brand, and I want people to know me as Allan Abani. I want them to find me only if they're searching for me. Today I'm lucky enough to don't need people to find my Instagram. I'm not rushing to find new people. I don't care if they found me or not, because today I'm lucky to have many clients already and I don't need to I need another client to pay me for a photo shoot Nah, I don't need this anymore. So now I'm good. I'm currently working on my image. I want to be known as kind of luxury photographer. I don't want to be a random photographer. I don't want to be shooting for... Anyway, this is for another video. If you want to talk about it, just let me know in the comments below and I will make another video, or we can do it live if you want, guys, or something like this. Anyway, let's get back to Instagram. Now, our third point is that you have to use your stories, your Instagram stories. Okay, this is super important. You can show your work, you can show your behind the scenes, you can show a little bit of your private life. Still don't show you when you're drunk and everything. When I say private life, I mean your daily life without weird things. Okay, you want to appear professional. Also, the thing you can do is to repost your own work, your own posts. Personally, I do it a lot because I want people watching my story to see my post. Maybe they didn't see it at the time or something. When I repost my own post, it's usually when I want to make a kind of transition between two stories with many text on them, you know. And I really don't like to have 10 consecutive stories like overcharged. So as a transition, I post my own work with clean image just in the middle, black and white. I post like a few of them like this, and then with another story full of text. So it's more restful for your eye. I don't know if I can use the word restful, but yeah. Also, you want to post stories frequently. You know that the people who are following you, they also follow maybe I don't know, a few hundreds other photographers, right? So you want to make sure to stay fresh in people's mind by posting frequently. They have probably 1 or 2 stories uploaded every minute, so you want to make sure that you stay fresh in their mind, so you have to post frequently. Okay. Now, another way to be able to post frequently, because sometimes you don't have anything to post, right? You're like, what can I post? Maybe, oh, it's time to post a picture with my dog. Don't do that. I have another solution for you. Instagram gave us many tools to interact with our followers, okay? Like the poll, the questions, and whatever is available on Instagram now by the time you're watching this. So like I said, Instagram gave us many tools and the algorithm loves it when you use them. Which brings us to our next point: decorate your stories. I think the title of this video is my Instagram strategy 2020, right? But in this video, I'm telling you also a few tips that I was doing and that I stopped to do because I changed the way to work on my branding name. But these tips are good for you, especially if you're just starting your career in photography and that you want to make a living with it. So decorating your stories is a great way to attract people and to make them stay in your Instagram story. You can find some applications like the most popular is Unfold. It's a great application. It really makes the difference actually on the stories. So you have many templates where you can put your photos inside. It's really nice. At the end, it's just like you made a collage by your own. So now it's pretty popular. I think a lot of people are using this application. I see it many times on the people I follow in their stories. So that's why also I stopped doing it, because when it just started, it was fun. It was good because not many people were using it, so it was like a fresh, oh, how did you do that? That's really cool. So you had the wow effect in a way, you know. So now everybody's using it. You're like, eh. So I'm just staying basic. I'm just keeping the basic story. I'm just putting my photos and some text, and good to go. Also, another tip that I have for you guys is that I don't know if you know, but you have the possibility to paste your photos into your photos or video, depend on what is your story. So what you're gonna do basically is you're gonna go to your images. You just copy the photo you want to put on your story. You go back on Instagram story and instead of paste the text, you paste your image. So it's really good if you want to put a photo on the video story. Anyway, you do whatever you want, okay? But it's definitely a great tip that not many people know yet. It's not a tip, everybody know this, okay? So you're not the first one to tell us. My grandfather was using it. My grandfather was using it a long time ago already. He created Instagram, okay? Next tip, ladies and gentlemen, which is share other people's work. You don't have to, but you should. You are probably wondering why you should share other people's work. Because they don't share yours, right? And you have a good point. But the thing is, if you share other people's work, and I'm not talking about like Kim Kardashian or superstars and everything, because they will never see that you posted your stories unless you already start to be big and everything, or you have connections or other. I'm talking here about the people who are rising, or maybe they're already a little bit big, but they keep engaging with their community and with their followers or with their fans. So what I recommend you to do is to share their stories and to write something personal on it. Don't share just their publication because they don't care. But if you add something personal when you share the post, chances are that you're gonna make them smile and maybe they will repost your story. And it's a big maybe here because, I don't know, just put yourself in their shoes. I mean, if you start to be big and you would like to engage with your community and someone is sharing your latest post with a personal note or something really kind, maybe you're smiling, you're happy, or I don't know, maybe you're gonna cry, maybe. I don't know. It's possible, right? If this person is telling you that she's following you since you had your dog photos and your drunk photos on Instagram, wow, that's a true fan. She believed in you from the beginning. That's amazing. No, I don't think you're gonna cry, but yeah, maybe you want to share it. You want to share it more than a person who just shared your post with nothing, no text, no personal note, nothing. Am I right? Or it's just me? Maybe. I don't know. It's funny to do this with the microphone. It's funny to really be myself in front of the camera because until now I was like not sure people, I want to stay professional in front of the camera. Guess what? I'm professional. I swear to God I didn't drink or anything. It's me. It's a shame after more than 80 videos to just be myself. Now, yeah, better now than never, right? Damn, this video is really long. I hope you grabbed a cup of coffee or kebab or something with you because it's gonna be long, I think. I will see on the editing. I'm probably gonna cut a lot of what I said. I think this video is gonna be fun. Let me know in the comments if you like when I'm myself or if you prefer that when I'm more calm, quiet, and then I move my hands everywhere. Let me know in the comments below. Damn, I like the fact that I have the microphone here. You never saw Frenchie speaking like this and being crazy like this on camera, right? Anyway, let's keep going. Now I know it's difficult for many of you guys, especially if you have just a few hundreds followers right now. But you have to be aware that it's gonna take time before you see some changes. I would say maybe a few weeks before you start to attract some new followers and stuff. Unfortunately, you're not gonna attract new followers tomorrow. Maybe, and I really wish it for you. Also guys, you have to realize that none of these things will work if you don't have quality work or if you don't post quality post. What I mean by that is that if you have shitty pictures, people will not follow you. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the reality. Maybe you think your photos are good, and I wish they are, really. If you are this photographer that nobody follow, maybe there is a reason. Maybe it's time to step back and see what you can do to improve your skills. Because you can improve and you will improve your skills if you want. I was a shitty photographer. I was a freaking shitty photographer. I bought a camera, I was shooting flowers, streets, everything, shadows, blah, blah, blah. I thought my photos were good, but they weren't, or maybe just a little bit, but definitely not like I thought they were. But once I decided to become a photographer, that this is the only thing I'm gonna do all my life, I put myself into the work a lot. I did only this for more than 10 years, and it's, you know what? It's been 10 years that I do photography now, and it's only since 3 years that I make a full living with it. So it was 7 years of hell for 3 years of total joy. With my work, with my business. I'm no one special. I was just a bad photographer and I decided to become a good photographer. So I did what I had to do to become a good photographer. I've learned more and everything I had to do. Now there are photographers who make a full living with it just in a few years after they started, especially now with like Instagram, the Instagrammers and everything, the influencers. It's a really interesting topic anyway, so I hope we can discuss about it together, or I'm gonna make a separate video about this. Okay, let me know in the comments below. Thank you. Personally, what I do when I have to post something new is that I post it, I let it for a few weeks, and after a few weeks I decide if I keep it on my profile or not, because I want only my best work on my Instagram. So it's kind of joining the first or second point I said earlier in this video. Now, ladies and gentlemen, next tip, comment something relevant. Nowadays 90% of people are just commenting with hearts and emojis with the hearts, fire, hundreds. I cannot support this anymore, really. Guys, it's time we say something. It's time we protest. We want some good comments. We want some relevant comments. That's what we want. So trust me when I say that if you comment something relevant, people will see it. The next point is also about comments. I want you to heart the comments of people. What I usually do is that I go on another photographer who has a ton of comments on his latest post. So I scroll down, and when I see someone that commented something relevant, I start to like their comments. So I don't like all the comments, it's just useless, but just the relevant comments. Because what it tells me is that this person writes relevant comments, and this is exactly what I want on my account. What happened is that they will then receive a notification telling them that Allan Abani likes their comments. And they're gonna think, who's that guy? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? They're gonna ask, who's this guy, right? They go on my profile and they're like, bam, in the face. Who is this good photographer? His work is good. I'm gonna comment something relevant. For the Instagram algorithm, you need comments that are longer than 4 words. So that's why you want these relevant comments. You want these people coming on your profile. And if you have a clean profile with your best work only, you have 70% of chances that they are gonna following you. Before I dive into the next point, I need you to subscribe to this channel if you liked this video, of course. If you didn't, don't subscribe, leave a thumb down, it's okay. But if you liked, yeah, maybe you can consider subscribing, it would be well appreciated. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. I think it's pretty long now. My dear friends, the next point is the most efficient for me. This is the point I spend the more time to do. Is it correct? Sorry if it's not. Which happens into the DMs. You now know that I have a YouTube channel. I was doing my videos in French, now I switched to English, so I need to touch the American continent, right? So what I have to do and what I do is that I pick a hashtag, a well-known hashtag, but still small compared to the hashtag. If you put hashtag photography or portraits or black and white, you have millions of results. It's useless, okay? So what I do is I pick hashtags that are usually between 50,000 to 500,000. And what I do is that I go to the recent uploads and I simply checked the people who are taking portraits. Okay, so I target portrait photographers mainly. I check their profile, I like a few images, and I send them a DM saying, hey, name, nice work, keep shooting. I really think that you'll be interested by my content, so please check it out when you have some time. And I put the link on my last YouTube video. And maybe for some of you guys, this is the reason why you are watching this video right now. So I do this for my YouTube channel, because for my Instagram account, I don't care. Like I said, I already have my clients and everything. What's interesting for me now is to grow my YouTube channel. The 3/4 of my subscribers are French, and unfortunately not all of them speak English. Unfortunately, I think the YouTube algorithm is blocking me a little bit, because he's saying during 2.5 years you did videos in French and now suddenly you do in English. What's happening? No, we don't want to suggest you to the US people. No way. So that's why I said everything goes into the DM. That's the most powerful, I think. When you have new followers, text them, say, hey, thank you for the follow, I really appreciate. How did you know me, or what do you think about my work? Or hey, nice pictures and everything. I don't know, but you have to talk with them. The more interaction you will have with your followers, the more Instagram will show your post to your followers. I hope this video was valuable for you, because I literally told you my Instagram secrets. You can already find some of them on YouTube, on other people's channel, but this is my way to use Instagram. I hope you liked all the advices I told you. Make sure to watch this video right here if you didn't see them already. Subscribe if you aren't already. Leave a thumbs up as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.